Aircraft Continuing Airworthiness Management Organization. Organizations involved in the continuing airworthiness management of aircraft must be approved in accordance with the Part CAMO implementing rules of the Continuing Airworthiness Regulatory Framework. In this presentation, we will be exploring the remit of an approved aircraft continuing airworthiness management organization. In particular, we will be answering the following 4 questions. 1. What is the fundamental goal and objectives of the organization? 2. What are the key functional areas of the organization? 3. How do the key functional areas translate into the basic organizational structure? And 4. What are the mandatory occurrence reporting obligations of the organization? Right, let's get started. What is the fundamental goal and objectives of an aircraft continuing airworthiness management organization? As indicated in the first presentation of this series, the fundamental goal of an aircraft CAMO is to ensure that the aircraft under its management are airworthy while in service, and to be able to substantiate this. In order to attain this goal, the organisation needs to achieve the following fundamental objectives. 1. To develop and control the aircraft's maintenance and reliability programs. 2. To facilitate the accomplishment of continuing airworthiness tasks on the aircraft as required. And 3. To maintain the aircraft's technical records. What are the key functional areas of the organisation? According to the management requirements of Part CAMO, there are 3 key functional areas. 1. Continuing airworthiness management, which is directly linked to and entails the previously stated fundamental goal and objectives. 2. Compliance monitoring, which entails the verification of the organization's compliance with all the pertinent requirements of Part CAMO. And 3. Safety management, which entails the identification of safety hazards and the management of safety risks associated with the organization's operations. How do the key functional areas translate into the basic organizational structure? This schematic diagram represents the translation of the key functional areas into the basic organizational structure. Let's work our way through the diagram from the right to the left. The safety manager is responsible for the execution of the safety management function. Depending on the size and complexity of the organization, he or she may be supported by safety management staff. The compliance manager is responsible for the execution of the compliance monitoring function. Again, depending on the size and complexity of the organization, he or she may be supported by compliance monitoring staff. The continuing airworthiness manager is responsible for the day-to-day oversight of the airworthiness of the aircraft under management. The reliability-centered maintenance staff are responsible for the development and control of the aircraft's maintenance and reliability programs. The maintenance planning staff are responsible for facilitating the accomplishment of continuing airworthiness tasks on the aircraft as required, including maintenance tasks in accordance with its maintenance program, the rectification of defects and damage, the embodiment of airworthiness directives and service bulletins, maintenance check flights, etc. The technical record staff are responsible for capturing and managing the records to substantiate the airworthiness of the aircraft. And finally, the accountable manager is ultimately responsible for the management system of the organisation. We have just published our free core competence professional development framework for CAMO personnel, which provides further information about personnel responsibilities and offers practical guidance on associated competence requirements. Please refer to the video description for details about how to access your free copy of this framework. What are the mandatory occurrence reporting obligations of the organisation? The organisation is obligated to report any identified condition of an aircraft or component which endangers flight safety to 1. The competent authority of the aircraft's state of registry, as well as the competent authority of the operator, if different, and 2. The organisation responsible for the type design or supplemental type design. This is referred to as a mandatory occurrence report or MOR. It basically triggers actions that ultimately ensure the continued airworthiness of the type design and, by implication, the continuing airworthiness of all in-service aircraft based on the type design via maintenance. Well, that's it for now. Thanks for watching. If you found this presentation useful, don't forget to subscribe to this channel and turn on the notification button to ensure you're informed when we release the next video in the series. Feel free to also like the video and share your thoughts in the comments section if you have any. Thanks again.